Hi, Michelle Seitz here. You're watching Table Cell Alignment with Tabs and Indents. Here's the scenario. You have a table with text and numbers that you would like to format with tabs and indents. Watch this video to learn how to do this. After you create a table and your cursor is in the table, all the selections in the Table tab are available. You will also want the Tables and Borders toolbar available. Go to View, Toolbars, and click on Tables and Borders. Now the Tables and Borders toolbar is available. You can undock it by clicking here and pulling it down. If you need to insert rows, columns, or cells in a table, select Insert on the table drop-down. Click the double arrow to reveal the Insert Columns or Cells options. If you want all the columns to be the same size while your cursor is in the table, click the Table tab and select Auto Fit, and then select Distribute Columns Evenly. You can do the same thing with Distribute Rows Evenly. Do you want your text to be aligned vertically and horizontally in the cell? Click this down arrow. And if you click here, you can undock the cell alignment toolbar. So to vertically and horizontally align your text in a cell, click on this icon, Align Center. There are many other options in this toolbar. You can also change directions of your text. So if you had a table with a lot of different columns, but your header text is too long, you can change the direction of the text to save space. Click this icon here called Change Text Direction, and then you can close the columns to meet your needs. Just double-click on any of the vertical lines to close the columns in a table. To maneuver in a table, that is, to go from cell to cell, just hit the Tab key. However, to tab over within a cell, you'll need to hold the Control key down and then hit the Tab key. Since there are default tabs set up when you open up a new document, your tab will default to that setting. If you would like to set the position of the tab, you must first have the ruler displayed. To have the ruler displayed, go to the View tab and select Ruler. In this area, you can see the tabs that are available. This is the left tab, the center tab, the right tab, the decimal tab, and then a few others. I'll put a left tab in this cell. I will just click on the ruler when the left tab is selected. Next, I will place my cursor before the text and go Control Tab, and the text will align at that position. I can put my cursor on the tab in the ruler and move it, and the text moves also. If you do not highlight all the cells for which you would like the same tab position, then only that cell will have the tab available. So to have all the cells in the column to have the same position, highlight the cells and then click on the ruler. Now all the cells in that column have the same tab position, and then to align them, go to the front of the text in each cell and go Control Tab. To delete the tab from the ruler, just drag it off the ruler. To delete the tab in all the cells at once, highlight the cells and pull the tab off the ruler. If you have a group of numbers with decimal tabs and you want them to align on the same decimal tab, first highlight the cells, select the decimal tab here, and then click on the ruler. Now the highlighted cells, or the cell where the cursor is, are aligned at the decimal point. You can use the decimal tab for dashes as well. Notice that when I click in a cell, there are indents. The top one is the first line indent, and the bottom one is the hanging indent or left indent. The hanging indent will work if you have text that spills over to the next line. You can see how the hanging indent works independently. If I highlight the whole cell and click on this little box at the bottom, both the first line indent and the hanging indent will move at the same time. Here's a hint. If you moved the indents in a cell and then try to center align that cell, they will be center aligned, but between the indents, not the cell margin. So if I clicked on the center align, they're aligned between the indents. This is the right indent. These are the hanging and first line indent. So if I move these back over, now it's aligned within the column. To move the first line indent, just click on the top arrow. To move just the bottom hanging indent, don't click on this box, click on this little arrow. Because if you click on the box, it moves both the first line indent and the hanging indent at the same time. So just click on the little arrow and you can move your hanging indent. And that is the end of this lesson, table cell alignment with tabs and indents.